let me show you what I've been up to. Mostly nothing, because work's been getting in the way. So, new pump installed, and then I've run a hose up here. I'll put some petrol in there. I'm going to see if the new hose and all of its new pump and all of its fittings hold pressure. Found the ignition key to the bike, so that's good. I'm missing a battery, and this is the nice long communication cable, power cable to the fuel pump, which I will cable tied to the loom in a tidy fashion for testing. This will do. Bought it a nice inexpensive battery from Tanya Batteries. I do love it when a battery company gives you these nice long bolts so they can reach down through the terminals and get to the nuts. Beautiful. Get a screwdriver. Let's get myself organised. Positive first. Nice. Now the pump won't prime until the engine is actually rotating. I learnt that early on, so you can go ignition on. Nothing happens to the fuel pump until the CDI module fires. So let's get some fuel in there and then crank it. Because I only want to see if everything is holding pressure, I'm only putting 150 ml of petrol. Okay, so that's on. Let's see what happens. Oh, go on, give it some chug. If it starts, it'll be fun anyway. If. I don't think it will. Where's my go button? That's further down. Oh, I've got to do it upside down. Any leaks? Anybody leaking? Can you see anything? I'm not happy about these cable ties. I've a piece on order that's going to fix that, but it's been so difficult to find at the right price. Let's keep going. Is it getting fuel? Because that doesn't seem to be going down very far. Ooh, maybe this is my problem. That is a power probe. Not needed at this moment. So I'm taking the feed off of the CDI module. I'm running it into a multimeter. That feed is going to get no power whatsoever until I crank the bike. And I'm just making sure that I did get the positive and negative the right way around. I copied what was on the pump. Yeah, so it was telling me that this side was positive, but then a lot of things were backward on the new pump, so now I'm just going to work it through. Give it a bit of juice, and I'll see if I got it round the right way. If I can find the go button. So positive's the other way around. Let's swap it. I had to do that off the camera because I don't have 5 arms. But according to the CDI module, green is negative. This is how I wired it. Sweet, so I got the wiring around the right way. Okay, let's give the pump a little bit of, maybe I'm too quick, I don't know. Let's give the pump some power. So we know that green is negative. So I'm gonna go positive to the black cable, it goes to the pump, and pump ain't running. I wonder what is up with it. Doesn't help that the pump's an aftermarket copy. It doesn't help even more that I've got fuel going down to it now. But that's going to be pump out. I really feel bad about cable tying it on, but I thought, oh, I'll just do it for now. I'm waiting for the new piece of rubber to come, but it's coming in from Europe, and I've already waited the best part of 2 weeks for it. So I thought, oh, I'll just cable tie it on just so it can't fly off or go anywhere crazy. But it's dog shit, isn't it? I hate working like this. And on releasing the fuel filter side of things, it's bone dry. The pump never rotated once. Back on the workbench. This is original loom. And as you can see here, green is negative and it goes to an all black. Positive is black with a white tracer. And there's our positive. This is off of the this pump, about there, snip. Added the extension piece. So we know we've wired it round the right way. What a shame. I would have loved to have seen that pump run. Well, there's a view. Green being negative, and black being positive for whatever reason. Give it some juice and nothing. And that's a new pump. I'm not sure what's underneath that screw, but we're gonna find out. You know what gets me? You're gonna say, test it. Test the pump first. Well, I would, but you're not supposed to run these like dry, so I thought testing would be a bad idea. Oh, leaking petrol everywhere. I was just enjoying the view then. I was like, hello, what's in here? It's got a little solenoid thing inside of it. I wonder if that's seized. Which is which? Oh yeah, it's a little trigger thing. Oop. Maybe it was jammed. Got it moving. Look at that. Little copper contacts. Oh, there we go. That wasn't moving before. It is now. Do we just try it? See if anything goes kaboom. Ooh. Hey! 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 Right, let's see if we can get it going now. Cool. We've all learned something. The contacts were stuck inside the pump, even though it was brand new. Great. Put it all back together, see what it does. As a mechanic, our job is to stay curious. And that's why we don't just go, oh, right, I'll buy a new pump. So you meet mechanics like that aren't curious about how things work and why they don't work. Go find yourself another mechanic. You've got to stay interested in how it works, why it works. Show an interest in it. Don't just go, well, I'm going to replace the pump. Why isn't it working? Let's see if our favourite little pump wants to run now. I've got to find the go button that's down there somewhere. What I want to see is the fuel level drop in this, so I know the pump's working, and I want to make sure it's not leaking. Cranking begins. Oh, hello. Okay, I must say that's running in reverse. It is, isn't it? There's no doubt whatsoever that it's wired up beautifully and that pump is running in reverse. We shouldn't have air bubbles coming up there, should we? Oh, I love aftermarket stuff. I love it so much. Given how attention spans are so short these days, I've swapped the pipes over, reconnected. Let's re-crank. Petrol on. Air condition. find my go button. It's down there somewhere. So we get, I'm looking, the whole point of this was to look for leaks, but hey. And the fuel level is going down. I don't like that Jubilee clip either. I don't like it at all. Alright. Let's see. Thirsty, aren't you? You're gonna have it all. A quick top up later. And let's keep going. Find my go button. Hello? Alright, it's quite enough of that. I'm looking for leaks. So that's getting replaced, fine, no problem. This is just a spare input hose. What I don't want is shit. Oh yeah, so we have a leak here. And that's why I didn't really want, I wanted to do this test to see what's up. What's up is happening here. I don't think there's anything holding that on, is there? Oh, you're kidding me. Another job. That looks like a pain to get to as well. Wasn't that cool just to hear it burble a little, but there's always going to be something, right? Once I've figured out why we're leaking, we can actually start doing some of the service work that it needs. I'm not interested in doing any of that until we figured out. Can you imagine servicing it and putting everything back together and then I just get a massive fuel leak? And that's, do it now. So I'll replace that. Oh, it's going to bug me now. I'm going to get deep on this one. Wiggling it's not helping, Alex. You're wasting your time, mate. Go wash your hands, get some gloves on, get stuck in. Thanks for watching. Well, I couldn't help myself. I had to go and have a look. I found the issue straight away. So, T-piece coming into carbs. And if you try and wiggle that, it's rock solid. Come off of this side. See this little join here between the carbs? See how it moves? So we've got like O-rings knackered, or that little T-piece in there is knackered. And then I look and I go, I wonder how, oh, look how everything's so loose. So I can only assume this was an issue, pretty serious issue to be fair, because it's carbs out, disassemble the carbs, you're going to ultrasonically clean them, and there's a pointless being here about replacing the jets and diaphragms, so it's a fairly big job. I thought that the bike was laid up because of the paint scheme it got, but you can imagine taking this to, that's terrible, the movement there. So that T-piece there takes fuel from the filter, divides it to two carbs, and then fills the float bowls. But this one here can move, but it doesn't wiggle left to right. This one here with pressurized fuel in it, the movement. So, carbs out. I'm looking forward to that. Hello you lot. We're gonna undo you all. Carbs out. And then Daddy's got to spend some more money on you. But it's a first gen Fireblade, why wouldn't you? It's no problem at all. There's a little filter in there. Can't wait to see how disgusting that is. Hero! Thanks for coming to see me, boy. Are you helping me? He says, no, I'd like a treat though. You'd like a treat? All right, I'm gonna stop the video here and give him a treat. Thanks for watching. Anyone who's had to take ancient carbs off of a motorcycle will tell you the struggle is real. I'm looking forward to rebuilding them, but just removing them was a nightmare. Only because the rubbers have become solid, they've lost all of their pliability. You can add heat, lubricant, whatever you want, and they're just rock solid. So I just had to keep adding heat, more heat, until I could hardly touch the carbs. It was so hot. I was worried about melting the plastic. Well, it's getting new diaphragms anyway, but that is not the point. So yeah, took some effort. I think I'll reward myself with a beer tonight. Thanks for watching.